My name is Bruno Lowagie. I'm the CEO of iText Software, and I'm going to talk about the importance of standards in business. Before I start with my first actual slide, I'm going to tell you an anecdote. Last year, I was at the EID and e-passport conference in Berlin, and in Europe, we all have these identity cards, and on this identity card, this is actually a smart card with 4 private and public key pairs, and two of the keys are for the government, 2 are for authenticating and digitally signing stuff. Now, there's a standard for smart cards. Unfortunately, I'm from Belgium, and the Belgium smart card doesn't follow the smart card standard. And it's even worse. Every different country organizes files in a different way on the smart card. So if you write software for the Belgian smart card, it won't work for the Italian smart card, and you need to write other software for the Portuguese smart card. So I asked a panel at the EID and e-passport conference, you're the European Union, why didn't you follow a standard so that the EIDs in every country in Europe are the same? And the answer was very cynical. The answer was because not following a standard is a very lucrative business model. We can reinvent the wheel over and over again. So that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm the CEO, but my business card actually says evangelist. So I'm going to start with a biblical tale. This is a painting from another guy from Flanders like me, Peter Bruegel the Elder. And this is King Nimrod. He was king at a time where everyone spoke the same language. But he was kind of arrogant, and he said, let's build a tower that reaches into the heaven. Let's build a tower that reaches into the sky to show God that we're very powerful. So God was looking down on the works, and he said, hey, that's not going to happen. I'm going to give everyone a different language so that the mason doesn't understand the carpenter, and that the carpenter doesn't understand the sailor. What happened before Nimrod knew it? His tower was in ruins, and the tower never got accomplished. So the point I want to make with my presentation is that not being able to understand each other is a punishment, not a business model. And standards are about speaking the same language. What language are we talking today? PDF. So we've heard in Duff's introduction that PDF was first released by Adobe in '93, and it has been an ISO standard since 2008. It wasn't the first ISO standard because we already had PDFX since 2001, PDFA for archiving since 2005, and then along with ISO 32002, we had PDF for engineering, PDF for VT, PDF UA, and then we have these related standards we're working on. So they aren't finished yet, but XFDF, ECMAScript, which is JavaScript for PDFs, PRC, which is the 3D standard, and then PADES, which is not an ISO standard, but a standard from the European Technical Standards Institute.